We are no longer top of the table as we head into today's episode. We are joint top of the table with Liverpool, who lead us on goal difference because of their exceptional defensive efforts so far this season. Just 8 goals conceded in 14 games. We're conceding an average of just over 1 per game, but scoring an average of just over 2 per game. So if we can keep that up for the full season, then we'll pretty much have a fantastic year. We find ourselves in second, as we say, to start the day, and actually 19th placed Leicester City start us off. Leicester 19th, can you believe it? Then we've Newcastle away, Barcelona away, and Arsenal at home in today's episode, hoping to keep ourselves at least joint top of the Premier League, if not first outright. There has been a call in the comment section of the past couple of episodes for you guys, or you guys have asked me, to have a look at, for the end of the series, all of the players or some of the key players that we've had throughout the years from our youth academy and see how they've developed over the course of the save. Let me know in the comments section, either today or in future episodes, all of the previous youth academy players from this save you would like me to add to my shortlist so I can show you come the end of the episode, and we'll do maybe even a full bona fide episode showing you everything that's happened to all of the youth academy prospects that you guys want to have a look at. Let me know and I can add them all to my shortlist. Obviously, we recently had a look at Rupa Alho. That was relatively recently, and he is still 74 rated, I believe. Indeed he is, at Werder Bremen. He was, of course, our captain at the time. We still have 3 names on the shortlist we may well be looking to in the upcoming January transfer window if we have the funds available, which at present we do not. So the side is performing very, very well so far this year, and hopefully we'll continue to do so. We're doing really well in all of the competitions we're involved in other than the Carabao Cup. But, meh. So, one thing actually I do want to say is thank you to Asal for joining the Patreon at the £5 tier. Very much appreciated, my man. Thank you very much indeed. Check your Patreon messages. I've dropped you a DM with a link to the Patreon and subscriber Discord. So check that message and you'll be able to join the Discord. Right, cracking on. Barrow versus Leicester. I'm live tonight with the Hungarian Grand Prix on F1 2021. Link in the description to the Twitch channel to watch it live, or the second channel to see the edited highlights of all the F1 content, which has been going down phenomenally well, so thank you for all of that support. The F1 content on the second channel is getting almost as many views as the latter seasons in this Barrow save, which is remarkable. Obviously shows that we're at the end of the FIFA cycle and the beginning of the F1 cycle, but still, thank you so much for that support. It's been absolutely brilliant. Right, cracking on. Let's go and play Leicester. This Leicester side that's bottom of the table, second bottom of the table, Ramiro, Neco Williams, Benkovic, Salisu, Torremings and Luke Thomas, Dennis Pratt, Callum Wright and Christian Caceres Jr. with Andre Silva and Troy Parrott up top. It's not that bad a team, really, is it? I don't know how good Ramiro is, or a couple of the other youth academy players in that side, but I mean, it's not the worst side you've ever seen. Certainly some recognisable and decent names in there. Salisu at centre-back will be very good. See, Troy Parrott grows quite nicely up top, and Andre Silva's a pretty tasty striker at the best of times. So, why they're 19th, I've no idea. Why I apparently choked on my own saliva, I've no idea either. But never mind, let's crack on, shall we? 5 minutes in. Andre Silva. Up to Neco Williams. Well, looks like it's perfectly weighted. Was weighted well enough for Andre Silva to try and sweep on goal. I was waiting for that to be a corner, but no, he genuinely just hit it that poorly. Thank you, Andre. If you could do that with every shot you take, I'd be very much obliged. Still 0-0 after 15 minutes, and Leicester not necessarily doing that well there at trying to take the lead. Salem, we take the lead ourselves. Hefte is going to get on the end of that. No, we cannot take the lead. Ramiro in goal makes the save. Bull looking for Pumphrey. Header on target and well connected with as well. In the way there. It was meant for Tudor, but never mind. Quickly look for Salem. Can't get it round the corner. As per Dave's stats, Lucas Bull is 1 goal away from his 100th for the club. He'd be the 3rd player, I believe, to hit triple digits for this football club, behind Damian Tudor and Samar Salem. So I keep getting accused in the comments of forcing the ball to Salem. I honestly don't know where that narrative's come from. Why? I don't understand why you guys think I would force the ball to one player over any other. I just want to score goals. I just want to win games. I'm not going to purposefully try and score goals with a certain player. I don't earn or gain anything from doing so. It's a weird narrative that just seems to have popped up out of nowhere. Anyway, Hefte 2-2 door. See now, just then I thought I won't pass it to Salem at the end of that highlight because of what I just said. And it's actually cost me the chance because I delayed on my pass. Don't try and make up conspiracies in the chat. It's playing on my mind and making me play worse football. Half an hour in, 0-0. Throw for them. Oh, that is a really long one. I thought I'd chase after it with Lucas Ball and I saw him going for it, but I couldn't get anywhere near it. Right, Silva, he's got options in the middle again. Will they be able to use them this time? He's pulled that back there to right. And I've dangled the leg and didn't get there. I can't afford to do that too many times. Nicely intercepted by Vicente. Quickly forward by ball into the path of Hefte. And off we go. Please be onside, Samar. He is. He's in a great position. Can he finish? No. Ramiro with a good save. And Liverpool are winning by 2-0. Which means they will, even if we sneak a winner here at 1-0, they will stay top. Troy Parrott played in down the channel. That was easy enough. I didn't even need to do anything there. He literally just turned straight into Pumphrey. Thank you, sir. Or Lucas Bull. Go on. Is this the moment for that 100th goal? No, it's not. Not yet, at least. Mulholland forward to Damien Tudor. Hefte's alongside me, but that's an excellent tackle by Wright. Oh, I wish that ball had made it through to Lucas Bull. It would have been perfect that his 100th goal for the club would have been one that potentially probably won us the game. And it was the first of the episode after I'd mentioned it as well. We may not end up getting that goal in this episode, but hopefully it does come. We'll have to wait and see. Pratt inside Andre Silva. One's come for them. Caceres Jr. gives Leicester a 1-0 lead. They may be 19th in the table, but they've probably been the better side here. Uh-oh. Leicester with that 1-0 lead still, as there's only 15 minutes to go. I have a couple of changes waiting to be made. Oh, Andre Silva's written me off there, hasn't he? That was really good. Oh, he very nearly stumbled his way through past the next defender as well. I don't think I've ever managed to actually do that successfully to a defender. But Damien Tudor could still score here. And will do. The equaliser is in. And with the changes I was mentioning that I'm about to make, hopefully now we can push on for a second. That's pretty much how I feel, having finally been able to make the breakthrough here against Leicester. And we've equalised. I've got Hefte going off and Ryan Nibbs coming on. And also Matias Gonzalez coming on the right-hand side for Lewis van der Voort. Let's see in the 11 minutes that remain if we can find a winner then to at least stay level with Liverpool on points at the top of the Premier League table. Unless, of course, Chelsea have pulled off a madness and come from 2-0 down to equalise at Stamford Bridge, which I probably doubt. And now just 90 seconds remain. I don't imagine there'll be too much time added on at the end. 1 or 2 minutes at most. 2 as it is. Well intercepted. Are those 2 minutes even, English, going to be enough to get us the victory? Lucas for his 100th goal for the club! It's a 93rd minute winner. It was written in the stars. Triple digits for Lucas Bull. And what a way to mark the milestone. I hoped it had been 1-0 and that he scored the goal, but that's even better. Yes! We will win against Leicester. The final whistle went literally as soon as they kicked off. That is how you score your 100th goal in quite some style. Wow. It does keep us joint top of the Premier League. We've now this game against Newcastle, which will sim with Rotato. And hopefully keep ourselves joint top of the Premier League as well. Newcastle were mid-table-ish. Oh, but they might not be after a 4-2 win against us. Padilla Soler, Edouard with 2, and Armstrong with 1. Gonzalez scores for us, as does Kovacic, but it's nowhere near enough. And Liverpool win 3-1 against Manchester United. And that is us having lost the game. Not what I needed there. Not what I needed at all. Mendes Vicente is asking to play in the next one, and certainly he will. And Hefte has completed his development. He's up to 90 now. We have 3 90 rated players at the club. Hefte adds his name to the list. It's now he, Pumphrey, and of course, Lucas Bull that are all 90 rated. Plus, hopefully, it won't be too long before Tudor gets close to it too. Vermeulen is up at 85 now, which I've noticed, as is that left back, or new left back, Vicente. Now, you guys asked specifically that Matias Gonzalez get the chance here. The Messi regen playing at the Camp Nou, playing against Barcelona. And you can see their lineup on the left-hand side. They've been awful in this group so far. Fati, Trincao and Duro up top. Martial, De Jong, Milinkovic, Savic, Dembele, who came off the bench to score against us in the first game against Barcelona. Of course, a 5-1 win nonetheless. Mavropanos, Van Dijk and James Tarkowski at centre-back with Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. I doubt we'll get a replication of that 5-1 win, but I'd be very happy with just another set of 3 points. I think we're already guaranteed top spot as well. I will actually rotate a little bit more. Not fully, but we will give some fringe players the chance to impress once more. Do I put Vidal Pereira in? No, I won't for the time being. I could put Milic in at Cam as well. I think I might do that. Or do we celebrate? No, we'll celebrate Hefte's. We'll celebrate Hefte. Oh, I said I was going to give my Vicente the start, didn't I? I'll bring him off the bench. He'll be happy enough with that. Right, off we go then. Time to head to the Camp Nou, or El Libertador as it is this year. Milinkovic-Savic. Trying to outmuscle him, but can't really outmuscle Milinkovic-Savic. He is one of the strongest and most physical players in the whole game. Hugo Duro, I know nothing of him, but he's just destroyed me, and we now know the name. Making an impact, Hugo Duro. Barcelona lead by a goal to nil after 9 minutes. Is he a real-life player? Is he... Oh, he's a real-life player, Hugo Duro. It was probably pretty woeful defensive play from me, to be fair, that opened up the back line for him there. He is actually a Real Madrid player in real life, Hugo Duro Perales. 69 rated, 81 potential. Whoops. Pereira shutter. Inside nicely to Hefte. Forward to Tudor. Oh, it's a beautiful ball in through the channel to Lucas Bull. He just doesn't really have anyone to aim at. Hefte. Lay this back to Firmino Diaz. He scored a great goal against Barcelona back at Barrow Lane, but not following it up with another one here at the Camp Nou. I would love to get Matias Gonzalez a goal in this game if we can. He hasn't, I don't think, scored for me in a played game for quite a while. So it would be great to mark the episode, not just with Lucas Bull's 100th goal, but with the Messi regen scoring back at Barcelona. Jesus! But it is Barcelona doing all of the scoring so far. And it turns out Hugo Duro, whilst Real Madrid fans might not be a massive fan of him making the trip across to the other side in Spain, Barcelona fans will be very pleased that they've got him. That's excellent football. I mean, that shot just crashed into the back of the net. 9th and 19th. 2-0 Barcelona. We might well see a return of a 5-1 scoreline, but maybe it's going to be the other way around. Frankie. I couldn't quite get there. Trincao. Hugo Duro on a hat-trick. Trincao's trying to do it all himself, and Ansu Fati scores a third. Lads! What's happening? Barcelona 3. Don't tell me this was the 29th as well. Have they got 9, 19, 29? 9, 19, 30. Very nearly. Averaging a goal every 10 and a bit minutes here, Barcelona. Fuck my life. Here's Matias Gonzalez. Lokomotiv Moscow have equalised against AC Milan at home. I don't think that result has any sway on the rest of the group, nor this one here, actually. I think Barcelona are still assured third, and third only. This is excellent football, and we could grab one back. And we have. What a game of football this is turning out to be, and it was a good goal too. So Barcelona, I'm pretty sure, going to finish third and end up in the Europa League. And we're already guaranteed top of the group. AC Milan, I think, are the ones that are following us in second, although I can't actually recall who was second and third, in what way round Barcelona and AC Milan were. I'm pretty sure AC Milan were the side in third. Damien Tudor with his third goal of the Champions League season. Our first of the evening, and well, hopefully, considering the scoreline, not the last. Options there around the corner. Ousmane Dembele ready and waiting for it. I'll have that, thank you. Thank you very much. For a shutter will steal it away. Right, come on then. If they can score a goal every 10 minutes, so can we. It was the 37th, though, when we scored our 1 goal back so far. So the next might have to come in first half stoppage time. Hefte to Kovacic. I'm going to need to get it done now as well, aren't I? Damian Tudor's onside there. I could have played Matias Gonzalez through. Here's Kovacic, though. Lucas Ball. Brilliant save by Marco Ter Stegen. And Lucas Ball was offside anyway. It will be 3-1 down at the break. If I'd have just played an extra pass on the far side and played Matias Gonzalez in, he might have been able to bring us back within 1 before half-time. Never mind, still 45 to go. Tudor into Hefte. If we can get a start as quick as theirs in this second half, then we could completely turn this game. And Matias Gonzalez is in behind here. Oh, but he's run a little bit. Ref! Pen! He's run it a little bit too far, but he's made up for it. He's won a penalty. Mavropanos takes him down. A yellow card for the defender. I have to give this to Gonzalez, don't I? Matias Gonzalez, from the spot, earns the penalty, will take the penalty. You'll see the challenge here again. Just got the turn in, and oh, it's a terrible challenge. Terrible challenge. It's Lucas Ball that's on it, but that's not happening. It was fate, surely. Matias Gonzalez at the Camp Nou. Saved by Ter Stegen! It was not fate. Fate can sometimes be ever so cruel, and is on this occasion. Matias Gonzalez does not have his goal. Oh, Kovacic to Hefte. Come on, Matias. Can you get yourself in a position to do it again? In this game, I genuinely am trying to force the ball to a certain player, although it hasn't really provided itself as the opportunity properly yet, other than that one through ball that led to the penalty. Damian Tudor has his shot saved by Ter Stegen. Hugo Duro, the so far hero of the game, has been replaced by Moise Kean, or Moise Ken, up top. And he's immediately out-muscled Gavin Jenkins. That's not gone well. Ferreira Schutter put an end to that. Or not. And Jenkins played in. I might bring Vicente on sooner rather than later, just so I can keep him happy and give him those minutes that he was after. 25 to go. Time is running out here, and if we're missing penalties, then we probably don't stand a chance. Oh, stop! Don't. Don't. I'll give up. It may well be a 5-1 return leg revenge. 4 so far. None more fortuitous than that. Fortuitous. Gonzalez. Across to Hefte. Barcelona versus Arsenal next? Not sure what that's all about. I don't know why they've got Arsenal next. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. At all. At all. Okay. Unless that is... And unless it's already actually in the background of the save made the draw. If they get Arsenal in their knockout stage game of the Europa League, then I call fixing of the European draws. It's the warm ball saga all over again, except it's been drawn before the games have even been finished. I swear, if Barcelona have... It says Barcelona versus Barcelona right now as well. Oh, Barcelona versus Barrow. Well done, dickhead. If they genuinely get Arsenal, then I might actually bring that up to the boys at EA, because that seems a little bit too scripted for me. He's offside there, surely, Moise Kean. He wasn't. It'll be a corner. They're still pushing for that 5th here, Barcelona. Ansu Fati back to Ousmane Dembele. And Mavropanos. Out to Ousmane Dembele. And across to Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. Well won by Jenkins. Stolen off him. Ansu Fati, who's on a hat-trick here, looking to take it past a couple of defenders. Well, you couldn't have written Lucas Ball's 100th goal being a 93rd minute stoppage time winner in a very tight game. You also, couldn't have written Messi's regen coming to the Camp Nou and winning and subsequently missing a penalty in a game that might end up being Barcelona's revenge of a 5-1 scoreline in the away game in the group to then go and win 5-1 back at home. I'm hoping that we can deny them at least that little memento, but they are going to be getting the win here and we get the tackle in. It will be just the 4-1, but if I'd scored that penalty, different game. I didn't. It wasn't. We lost. But we're through nonetheless. So we may even find out who we get in the knockout stages by the next game. Ah. It said Bar versus Arsenal. The bar was me. The bar was me. I'm the bar. It's Barrow versus Arsenal. Yeah, I've had a bit of a moment there, haven't I? Arsenal then. In goal for them, Adrian Schemper. I'll say 2-2, Vidal, Koundé and Christian Gunter as a back four. Mauro May and Emmanuel Maksimovic in midfield. Romario Barrow, James Maddison and Jonathan Bamba with Balogun up top. On the bench, Guendouzi, Luka Jovic as options. Arsenal, well, that starting lineup has so many odd names in it and so many names that I don't know how well they're going to have grown by this point in the save, that they might batter me. Or they might get battered. Lifted into Balogun. Options around him, but a good foot in, but it's fallen free to Maksimovic. And here's Jonathan Bamba. And space for Gunter, forward from left back. Humphrey doing his best, but not doing well enough to slow Gunter down. Still the danger. Come on, Rodri. You can see him putting a foot in every now and again, but it's just not getting the ball away. Jonathan Bamba. We are conceding far too many goals for my liking in today's episode. We need to sharpen up. To Romario. Balogun. Maddison. Bamba. Oh, he's turned well. He's turned really well. Mulholland's there to pick up the pieces. Well done. Van der Voort. Just go into Mulholland in that space there. And then we'll go out wide to Van der Voort again. If I can find Mulholland again. Or even Lucas Bull. Well, 101 goals for the club now. Apparently, Lucas Bull loves a stoppage time goal. This one at the end of the first half, not the second. But it's an important one nonetheless. We're level at the break. Salem's dropped a little bit deeper to get involved. That's fair. We need someone to start creating chances, and if it's to be Salem from deeper rolls, then so be it. That wasn't supposed to go all the way out to Van der Voort. That wasn't supposed to go to Hefte, but it's found its way to Nagy, and Vidal will win that header. He's a regen player for them, or you know, I mean, a youth academy player. So I don't know how good he actually is. Their other player, May, in the midfield, is only 72 rated, so I don't actually know if they've got any youth academy players they're actually any good. He's onside there. That's fallen to Van der Voort, and we are somehow, scrambling a chance together, and when it does arrive, Samar misses the target. That was the chance to win the game. We've thrown it away. Not long left to try and win this, and Arsenal, as you can see, kind of man-marking everyone, really. I haven't got many options for whoever's in possession of the ball at any given time to actually find anyone. I just need to find that one man that's free at any given moment to try and work something here to win the game late on. Van der Voort. Oh, Samar! He's just ignored the ball. I've headed it to him, and he's just completely ignored the ball. Can you believe it? Gunter played in. Gavin Jenkins drawn out of position to deal with it. Gunter still going. I read that turn, but I couldn't get my foot to the ball. Maksimovic to Gunter. Will we find a late winner for either side? Oh, I stretched out a leg there to get there and couldn't. Maksimovic over the top. Maddison saved by Vermeulen. Maddison was offside, however, but there is only 1 minute added on. So as soon as this is taken, really, the referee's going to blow his whistle. It's to be a draw against... Oh, it's going to go out of play anyway, isn't it? It's to be a draw against Arsenal, which is really frustrating given the quality of that chance for Samar Salem late on in the second half. We certainly could have won that game Equally, they had an opportunity to do the same, but weren't able to take that either. So perhaps a draw is the right result, the deserved result for both sides. We find ourselves still second, as Wolves get a point from their game in hand and don't go up into third. Go to Anfield is what we'll do at the beginning of the next episode. Then it's Villa and Wolves and Fulham tomorrow before we head into the January transfer window, where, like I say, at present, not sure what we're doing. With Roma in the Champions League, that's winnable. That's definitely winnable. Right then, that will do us for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Do drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. I think, to be fair, Lucas Ball's 100th goal for the club deserves a like. Maybe we could hit 1,000 likes for his 100th goal. I don't know. We've not really set a like target recently, have we? But you never know. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on any more. Follow me on the links in the description to social media and to my Twitch channel. And I'll see you next time.